Power Connect Show. Power Connect. Power Connect Show. Your reliable program that gives you all the information you need to know about the power sector, professionals in industry, electrical products, government agencies, the stakeholders, and many more. Power Connect Show.
I do not have any doubt in my mind that you are doing so great out there, just as we are doing here. And I do not have any doubt in my mind that you are so eager to connect to your very exciting program once again. That your usual Wednesday tonic that usually comes to you when it is 4:30 like this. And that is the Power Connect Show, the program you've been waiting for. Well, my name remains what you have always known it to be. Ademola Ben Cranston Adegoke is it. And I know that whenever you hear that name, you are expecting another name. But before I mention that name, you know that the program is happening on no other station other than your equally favorite station. That's that radio station that usually makes sense. Now we radio. I'm talking of 102.7 Niger FM. And of course, I say I'm reserving a name to be mentioned later. Well, it's time to mention the name. Banji Busari is his name.
ABC, thank you. Now you don't do well, oh. You know, say you they give us better opening. And people they look forward to that very exciting way of presenting this program.
We thank God.
We
can only
waking
thank
people
God.
us, letting them know it is time every Wednesday. For us, this edition, like every other edition, now opportunity for us to give our people better.
Of course,
so each new edition, they give us opportunity to improve on the previous edition. So today we'll go be big. You go enjoy am so you go learn new things on this edition. My name is Banji Busari. You're welcome.
So quickly, we go to the news and tidbits for the day, and the one I have here says EKEDC apologizes for service disruption. Eco Electricity Distribution Company has apologized for the service disruption experienced in certain areas under the company's licensed domain. A public announcement by the company said the disruptions were due to some faults on 11 kV and 33 kV feeders, as well as some Transmission Company of Nigeria TCN equipment. Areas affected by the disruption include Ikoyi Club Road, Mobolaji Johnson Road, Ribado Road, Okoti Airport Street, Awolowo Road, Berkeley Street, King George 4 Road, Moloni, McCarthy Street, Anifowoshe Street, Adeola Odeko, Sakatinobu Street, all under Islands District. And under Agbara District, we have Iledri Fako Road, Joseph Dosuwe, and Hospital Road. And under Ijora, we have the Prince Serve, we have Ayodele Street and Cemetery Road under Prince Serve feeder. For Lekki District, which is the last that we have here, we have Osapa, Ajino Road, Novotel, Chevron Feeder, Novotel Hotel, Muftau, Eletu Road, Muritala Eletu, Agungi, Ajiron Road, Iberekodo Street, Agungi Injection Substation, Lekki Epe Expressway, and Ibukunlua, Awoshika, and Lekki Way. So, and Lekki Epe Way. Those are the areas.
Now, be that, we go for a short break because to read the ground.
Okay, but before we go, let it be said that even as we announce, because that tells us, the customer centricity nature of EKEDC. And even as we speak, I'm sure that some of those faults have already been cleared. Please go nowhere. Just stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. We'll be right back.
Dear Ogbonge Eco Disco customer, I beg you, make you go our website www.ekedp.com/STS and enter your current meter number to check whether your meter qualify to upgrade to the STS2 version. If your meter qualify, we go holla you back. But if you not qualify, you fit apply for new meter and the EKEDC go return the meter money to you over time. If you experience any wahala, I beg you, make you contact our customer experience team through the email or phone where we provide. This na public service announcement from EKEDC. EKEDC. Now we they empower the quality of life.
Banji,
Yes, so
you know, last week I said I referred to the word of the elders that they say that when a blacksmith is eating on the same spot of a metal, there is something, he wants to bring out from that metal. And that is the case with our topic for the day, because yes, the war on energy theft is still very on, and we are not stopping to wage that war against energy theft. But you know that when you are fighting a war, you fight from different fronts. So today we'll be looking at the multi-dimensional, approach to the war on energy theft. And I have two people with me here from our proud sponsors, a co-electricity distribution company, who are here to enlighten the customers further on the multi-dimensional way. We'll be looking at it from the angle of the law, from the angle of stakeholders engagement, from the angle of awareness creation, from the angle of technology, even from the angle of service delivery. We'll be looking at the energy theft from those angles, and that is what we'll be doing on the program today.
You know the importance of what you have just said. Might be say no escape route.
No escape route for
this energy thing.
No escape route.
Whichever way they follow, the law will just catch them.
Of course, now,
there
of course,
strategies.
Of course, there are different strategies. So I have two people here with me. I have Mrs. Hioma Chukuka, that is the head company secretariat and legal of Eco Electricity Distribution Company. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Nice having you on our show. And I also have the head feed operations, Alhaji Wasiu Bello. You are welcome too.
Thank you very much.
It's our pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.
For me, I'm comfortable to start with law, because law is a very, very important thing. And I want make Madam Mrs. Chukuka, the head secretariat and legal, tell us in what ways, that's talking about fighting energy theft from different angles, in what ways have you actually used laws in addressing this issue, or this important issue of energy theft?
Thank you so much for that question. Well, with respect to laws addressing energy theft, I must state that the criminal law of Lagos State has really been of great help and has really aided us. So Section 295 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State states that anybody caught stealing energy is liable to a jail term of 3 years. So this has really aided us. When we prepare a petition,
a jail term of
3 years.
Okay, good.
Yes. So when we prepare our petitions to the police, it's based on the Criminal Law of Lagos State. Even when we prosecute these matters in courts, it's also based on the Criminal Law of Lagos State, and that is a penalty of 3 years jail term.
Oh, very good.
So Banji, my own take from this is that make I quickly just do quickly help myself. If it be quickly go to jail, Abi, you quickly do you quickly land in 3 years jail. Banji, you can ask your question again.
Well, I still want to go back to, because when people hear say law, if law never dey involved, people go to do anything with their life. But when they hear say I get lawyer, or see all these things where they do, law go catch you. People they take are much more serious. Now, but I'd like you to walk us through the recent arrest, prosecution, or convictions on energy theft as far as EKEDC is concerned.
Okay, I can share one of the cases that we prosecuted recently. This took place in Agbara district.
Okay.
So the customer initially bypassed his meter. After he bypassed his meter, from the source of energy into his household, he connected 2 customers to that line by connecting the line and then using underground cable across the road to connect 2 other customers.
Wow.
Apart from that, he also had an ice block factory. All these were all illegal connections. They were all bypassed. So these cases were reported. We incidented the issues and we instead in the police station. We charged them to court, and they were prosecuted and convicted. The person that owned the house was convicted for 1 year imprisonment. Was sentenced to 1 year imprisonment.
He was also liable.
Yes, he's liable because it's even him. The source of power came from him, and then he sent it across to two other people,
goodness.
including his own ice block factory.
So he became an accomplice.
Oh yes, those two people were accomplices. But unfortunately, one person escaped, but the other person that the court was sentenced to 6 months imprisonment, while the main person got a 1 year jail term.
But they didn't get up to 3 years. You said upon prosecution.
Yeah,
could
so
go as far as 3 years. Why did you?
I could tell another story. So there's another matter also in Abara district that disconnection team normally goes out to disconnect customers. He was disconnected, owing outstanding debts. There's another team that also goes back to recheck to make sure that disconnection is still down. But when they got there, he had reconnected. He was charged to court and was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. So it depends on the courts, depends on the magistrate, depends on circumstances.
Okay.
Surrounding
And the circumstances surrounding the case.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Alaji, we are talking of multi-dimensional approach to fighting energy theft. I want us to look at the angle of service delivery. The complaint of some is that the slow pace of response sometimes to complaints, concerning meter fault, can lead them to want to resort to self-help. Maybe they report that their meter is not taking in unit, and when EKDC is not responding fast, they now want to do self-help, and then they bypass. What has EKEDC put in place in terms of swift response, such that nobody will have any excuse, to resort to self-help and energy theft?
Thank you very much. And I want to say that Eco Electricity Disco, we're a customer-centric company, and we take our customers in high esteem. As a result of that, we have our customer care, and we have a customer care number that runs for 24 hours. We have our website, we have emails that you can reach, through which you can reach out to us, and we have in all our zones, districts, we have representatives that we call meter maintenance crews. They are available. But most often what our customers do, they go to those people who call NEPA 2. These are electricians or people who had worked in the co or in the electricity industry before. They go around to them and to seek for unnecessary assistance for them. And most times these people are not qualified.
They are not
properly trained.
They are not trained.
Not properly trained to carry out such things. As a result, they create more havoc on their meters. And by the time they are caught, they will have to face the law.
They will have to bear the brunt.
And of course, we penalize.
Okay.
We penalize this financial aspect. Always there for us to penalize.
The Demola asked about the swiftness of your response, such that the customer does not have an excuse.
He does not have an excuse.
Do we?
Yes.
What's the swiftness of how quickly?
The swiftness is that once an information gets to us, we move swiftly,
immediately.
That's the reason why I said we have. In all our zones,
at
districts,
levels,
we have our officers that are properly trained to take care of this. Any infraction that you could talk about, they are there. Any fault that you could talk about, they are there to.
So let's break it down. No, let's break it down. So it then means that if a customer has any complaint on his meter, he has several avenues, through which he can
reach out to us.
One, you can get to the customer experience center, either at the HQ or even at the district level, at the zonal level, So, and there are teams, there are officials who are designated to
carry out
respond
such.
to.
So
there is no reason why
and to
anybody
add
should.
to that, there is regulation. Once there is a fault on your meter, you only have about 24 hours to resolve. So we are aware of some of these facts, and we go about them without wasting time.
So
to
there
resolve.
is a regulation regarding concerning the timeline within which EKDC must respond, because it is a regulated industry.
Any issue.
All right. Now,
Okay.
Mrs. Chukwuka, while speaking the other time, she spoke about the energy theft issues in Agbara and all of that. But it's not as if you were able to get those people prosecuted the very month the offense was committed. It must have taken months or maybe a year or so.
But we charge them to court.
No, I'm talking about time lag before they were actually arrested. So the question is, how much, if you want to put a value to the losses you have incurred over time from this energy theft, bypasses, or whatever it is?
Yes, thank you very much for this, because like I normally tell you, I say this energy theft is a general phenomenon, and it also is scourge that must be tamed to enable the investors and other stakeholders reap ample benefits of their investment. Now, from every month, we the company loses close to, say, up to 100 million naira monthly. But our recovery will not be up to that, because we will not be able to go around all affected infractions.
Okay, let me
month.
put an addendum to that
Yes.
question before you finish. Now, if you are losing this much, what is the impact on the industry, on your operations?
It's a lot. I think we from inside also, we have also realized that we are even talking about non-KCG customers now, these household customers now. What about the industrial and commercial customers? Theirs are huge. And that's the more reason why, like I said, we have our monitoring teams around all this. But most times we cannot get across all of them.
Mr. Bello will have time to talk more about this. But the time has come for us to actually involve our listeners, for them to partake in this. Of course, let them share their experiences.
Okay.
The numbers, as usual, are 020 1515 1027. So the other line is 020 1515 2027. We also have WhatsApp number 081 001 30349. Of course, you are familiar with these numbers, but I will repeat 020 1515 1027. I also have 020 1515 2027. The WhatsApp is 081 001 30349. Say, I want them to interact with you.
Dear esteemed customer, Eco Electricity Distribution Company, Ecodisco, hereby advises you against careless attitudes in your daily usage of electricity to avoid electrocution. Electrocution is the passage of electrical currents through a human body, resulting in death. EKEDC therefore advises you to be extremely careful when using electric gas cookers, microwave ovens, washing machines, irons, and so on when plugging in your TV, radio, DVD players, and stereo sets. Do not tamper with or attempt repairing your meter if it develops a fault. Invite a qualified electrical engineer. Also, this rainy season, to avoid electrocution or untimely death, be careful not to step on naked electricity wire or engage in any trading or business activity under high tension wire. For any electrical issues you have, call our customer care line on 0708 067 1170 and 0700 123 5666. EKEDC, empowering the quality of lives.
All right, you're welcome back. It's still Power Connect show on Nigeria FM 102.7. My question will still go back to Mr. Wasiu Bello. Now, in the entire coverage area of EKEDC, are there areas that
Okay.
Sorry, let me take this line.
No. So let's not keep the caller. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I greet to all of you now.
Yes,
Okay,
now
thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, this is Mr. Patrick. I'm calling from Vos, Ojo.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one thing that one of your marketing supervisor of our area, my 10 area. I called this woman. She said that I should not use my phone to call her. I should use WhatsApp number. I call her again next time. She back my she just off the phone. I want to complain to her something.
Okay.
I don't know how that woman is getting. Her name is Mary. I don't know the other name.
What did you call her name?
Mary.
Mary.
She's in charge of my 10.
My what? My 10? My 10.
My
Okay.
10 bus stop. My 10 bus stop for Bros, Ojo.
Okay. Your complaint is noted.
Okay, Mr. Park, before you go, let me ask you this.
He has left.
Sorry. So the question is, which area of your coverage area is more susceptible to this energy theft issue?
That's a very big question, but I can answer that. When you come to the eyebrow areas, you'll be surprised at the level of theft. Eyebrow areas. If you come to Lekki area, we have high level theft.
Yeah.
I can also take you as far as a VGC.
Yeah.
We have
You
high
mean
level.
it?
Yes, Aja
This
area.
is shocking.
We have high level areas, and no. The reason is not far fetched. It's because they receive good energy supply.
Okay.
Have good energy supply. Many of them will say it's too high for us to. The cost is too high for them to bear. So because of that, they now resort to self-help by stealing electricity.
Madam did not mention.
Okay.
Lekki as one of you go for security.
I want.
Madam, why did you mention Lekki?
Maybe they've
They're
not.
also part of it. They're also part of it.
They are also part
Bello.
of. You have
Yes.
prosecuted people from
With
Lekki.
them pending cases in court.
Pending case.
Al-
All right.
Alhaji Bello, I want you to speak to the issue raised by the last caller that we are talking of swift response here.
Yes.
And
And
someone said
somebody-
that he called one of your
That's,
staff members
by name
and
Mary.
by name Mary. So I want
We
you
will
to
apologize on the behavior of whoever that has done that, Mary. We will investigate what really happened, but we will want the Mr. Patrick to know that he can actually reach out to our customer care number. It's 24 hours.
Yeah.
And he could get us.
Give us that customer care again number. You have it here? Okay. As we go on. we'll have
as
it.
we go on. But we want the message is that Mr. Patrick, if you complain to one person and you are not getting the result you want, you always can escalate your complaint to higher levels. So, and that goes for Mr. Patrick and any other person in his shoe. Okay.
Well, the numbers, I want more people to actually call onto this program. 020-1515-1027. I also have 020-1515-2027. Then you can call on to our WhatsApp number 081-001-30349. No,
Let me. We have talked about. Okay. I want to ask, Madam, what is the level of collaboration between you and security agencies in fighting this war? Because the war, it's been said here before that the war on energy theft cannot be left to EKDC alone. It's an all-encompassing war, and it's an all-involving war. So what is the level of collaboration that you have enjoyed from security agencies?
Wow, the level of collaboration we're having with security agencies is commendable. At a time like this, I think I must commend the Nigerian police force. They've been of great assistance to us in curbing energy theft.
Okay.
Also, the Civil Defense Corps,
Oh, good.
they've also been of great assistance. Especially Civil Defense, they are there to take charge and keep watch over our installations, all installations, including electrical installations. So they're always there when we also call on them to curb energy theft. With respect to the Nigerian police force, they've been of great help because they are the ones that assist in carrying out the investigations. When we prepare petitions to the police, they're the ones that carry out the investigation in collaboration with our staff.
So you
what
enjoy.
about people at the grassroots? CDAs, the other stakeholders, the communities.
They are of great help because
They
it actually starts from there.
Yeah.
The CDAs really assist. We've sensitized them. They are of great help. They are of great assistance. We collaborate with them also. They are even the ones that catch the culprits.
And
And
they
we
report.
escalate and take it up from there and involve the police.
Then-
And
talk, say what-
that takes us to that takes
All
us
right,
to the
someone
next
is on the
question.
line,
Someone
ABC.
is on the line.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Yeah, my name is Kutola Inka.
Mr. Olayinka. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos.
Lagos. What part of Lagos?
Agege.
Agege.
Agege. Oh,
No,
well.
unfortunately, Agege is outside
is,
our coverage
outside,
area.
It's outside the coverage area.
That's coverage area.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
So I was going to ask, when you tell people, you have just talked about the level of cooperation and assistance that you have been enjoying from the grassroots, some communities reporting cases of energy theft. But we still have people, who will say, waiting concern me. In Rwanda, like they will say, like in Hausa or Ibwezima. Why do you say it in Igbo? Or Kilokomi in Yoruba. Now, how do we let our people know that energy theft is something that affects everybody? Some people don't know that it still affects them. They think that it's, it's only the war of EKDC.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. If we can understand that energy theft affects everybody if it's not curbed. So if somebody is stealing energy, indirectly you're paying for that energy while the person is getting away with it. Also, energy theft leads to a lot of losses. Yes, maybe to the company we experience commercial losses, technical losses, commercial collection losses also. So, but when you get to know that you are the one going to pay for the energy somebody is
stealing,
you shine your eye.
Maybe Alhaji Bello can also
Yes, the consequences of electricity theft can be summarized. It has the safety impact, it has the financial impact, it has the legal impact, it has the damage impact to our equipment too. Tampering can it causes a lot of issues. For instance, now we are just talking about meter tampering now as theft. What about those who engage in double feeding? It could lead to safety matter, and it has led to death of our staff.
That's the death of the people engaging in
it. So all these fears of theft need to be curbed. Again, also vandalism is also there. It's also theft. And when you steal cable, you deny thousands of users of electricity the opportunity to enjoy supply. So these are theft, and for them to know the consequences are stricter now by the new amended law of Lagos State on electricity theft. Is very, very strict. If you are caught, you go to jail.
Now, before we go, Madam Chukwuka, please. Recently, MD of NEMSA, Alhaji Aliu Tahir, said there are plans on the way to establish a special electricity tribunal to try electricity-related offences. What's your take on this initiative as we go?
We'll be very grateful if this can be perfected, because with this, there'll be speedy response rate, there's a speedy discharge of our cases, and convictions will be gotten immediately. That will be enough deterrent for the culprits out there.
Okay.
Yeah. We have to go. We have to go. I'm tempted to have it.
I know that Alhaji Bello is still looking like.
Then give us that customer service.
Well, again, I have the customer care number here.
Fast.
0708 06 71170. Another one is 0700 1235 666.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wasiu Bello.
For today, that was the Power Connect show for today. I know that next week is another day when we will meet again and we will connect. My name is Ademola Benkrasin Adegoke, and on behalf of our producer, who is always right there, doing the needful, I want to thank our guests. Madam Chukwuka,
The only learned person amongst us.
And Alhaji Wasiu Bello. We thanks so much for giving us your time and giving us the insight we have gotten from you on the program. Banji.
All right, we have to go. Our time is up. Thank you very much. Our learned person, Madam Chukwuka, and Mr. Wasiu Bello. Our sincere regards to the MD and the entire management staff and everybody in the kingdom. I'm giving them bosa for being behind this program. My name is Banji Busari. See you next week.
Apply for a new meter, and note that EKDC will reimburse you for the meter over time. If you experience any issues, kindly contact our customer experience team via the email or phone